Oh, no, 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 no. This is not happening. I am not getting passed by a gopher. Yes, you heard me. A gopher, a small brown rodent. Before COVID, my husband Dave used to run. Me? I hate running. I have no spring, no speed, no stamina. Where will you find me? Waiting for Dave at the finish line. But this past spring, Dave started running again. I'm going to enter the Royal Road Race. Why don't you join me? Are you out of your mind? He looked at me as if to say, Achoo! End of story? Not exactly. You know that coincidence is everything. And by sheer coincidence, I just happened to have my annual checkup with my doctor. Dr. Bauer, my husband invited me to enter a road race with him. But I hate running. Do you have any stress in your life? Is that a trick question? Well, doesn't everyone? If you don't like running, why don't you try walking? The number one benefit to walking is that it reduces stress. Really? Yes, and regular brisk walking can help reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. No kidding. And did you know that with regular brisk walking, you might actually be able to add years to your life? Think of it this way. If you took a brisk walk once a week for an hour, you would reduce your risk of death by 18% compared to those who didn't. There are 52 weeks in a year. That's 52 hours. That's just a little bit more than 2 full days. Do you mean to say that by spending that short amount of time, I could reduce my risk of death by 18%? Correct. And that would give me an edge over most people. Yes. Okay, I'm in. I just hope I can stick with it. You'll be perfectly fine. See you at the finish line. Maybe this walking thing isn't such a bad idea. After all, it's in my name, my last name. Armed with Dr. Bauer's encouragement, I took the plunge and entered 5 walking events. When I proudly showed Dave my entry forms, he looked at me as if to say, have you lost your mind? I'm perfectly fine. See you at the finish line. My first 5-kilometer walking event was in June. I walked my briskly best and made it to the finish, where a volunteer put a medal around my neck. 2 weeks later, I was back out on course walking as briskly as I could, and I made it to the finish. The Canada Day event on July 1 was super hot. The August one was cold and windy, and I walked my briskly best. But September changed everything. Halfway through the course, the mascot for the Saskatchewan Roughriders football team, Gaynor the Gopher, tried to pass. Oh, no, 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 Gaynor. This is not happening. I am not getting passed by you. And with that, and a gallant gesture from Gaynor, off I went, running. Me who hates running. Picture me striding towards the finish, where Dave was waiting. When he saw me, he called out, "You don't run. I'm perfectly fine. See you at the finish line." With each event, I walked faster and faster until I started to run. How about you? When was the last time you went for a brisk walk or a run? Look at your fellow members on the screen. Chances are they have some stress in their life. By going for a brisk walk, you can have an edge on them in reducing stress. And you can also reduce your risk of some life-threatening diseases. And you might even be able to prolong your life by investing a mere 52 hours a year, just a little more than 2 full days, to have more time with friends and family doing the things that you love. Now, is that worth an hour a week? On the other hand, you might be thinking, "Deb, have you lost your mind?" Of course not. But even if I had, all you need to say is, "I'm perfectly fine. See you at the finish line."